This week's episode of the Some Laugh podcast is brought to you by CityLink. If you, like us, are heading through to Edinburgh for the festival this year during August, CityLink have got...
They got you covered.
They got you covered.
They do.
The CityLink 900.
The 900's got a £10 day return up to every 15 minutes between Glasgow and Edinburgh. And it's a 24-hour service as well. I don't think it's every 15 minutes at like 3 in the morning, but...
You know, go on the website for more T's and C's.
If you want a late night at the Fringe, you can come back on the 900 24 hours a day.
It's round the clock. It's like a big car, but you can make friends with everyone on board.
That
It's
is
wonderful.
Do you know what I love about it?
What do you love about it, Steve?
I love that it's got USB. I love that it's got
USB-C.
Well, can I
More
actually say
modern
that is very good, because the thing is, it's taken a few years for transport to have USB cables on, and then as soon as they all get them,
Yes.
then everything changes to a USB-C.
The day after everyone installed those, they got discontinued.
Exactly.
But CityLink are ahead of the curve.
They know what they're doing.
It
Those guys.
doesn't matter if you've got the old one, the new one, they're sorted.
And if that's their attitude to charging points, imagine how good the drive is going to be.
You can see the beauties of Bathgate, Livingston, all that's going to stuff on the way through.
Dundee, Perth, Broxton, Kinross.
Whole beef,
Whole
my
beef.
favourite bus depot.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Can we also say that there is free travel for valid NEC card holders?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you know what that is, you've probably got one, and you can go for
Yes.
free.
You do the math. NEC
Yes.
goes anywhere. That's the new
For
tagline.
anyone who has an NEC.
I think it's basically for people young enough or old enough to have one, which is outside our target demographic. Now,
enough,
the
That's fine. We do it all.
but yeah, if you are going to the festival, or like me, if you are going to see Oasis, I've obviously got my Oasis t-shirt on today. Is a special Oasis service running, and you can get that direct from places like Dundee, Perth, Broxton, Kinross, and Hull Beef
Whole beef.
for each gig.
If you hate Oasis, you want to leave the city for the day, go the other way.
You can go to Glasgow.
Go see Whole beef.
CityLink and Smart Thinking. It's the original, the best, the 900. Welcome to the Some Laugh podcast.
It could be like, oh, that was some laugh, or there was just some laughs.
Well, no promising all laugh.
No,
It's
there's going to be some.
some laugh.
What time did you get back?
I mean, it wasn't that late. It was like 10:30.
Oh God, this is
you
what I've got
believe
to
it?
look forward to, man.
But I
How
woke
old
up
are
at
you?
23, man.
For fuck's sake.
23.
Aye.
Fuck's
Got it
sake.
all ahead of you.
Yeah, I've got a whole life, man.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the energy that you've got
Yeah.
while you can, because
Yeah.
it will only last.
This is your future, man.
Damn.
Getting tired at 10:30.
Half 10.
Yeah, that's when he's fucking going out. Half 10.
To be fair, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, couldn't get back to sleep.
That's if I've got that to look forward to. That's not good either.
That's very
man.
old
That's
guy
the worst.
behaviour, just waking up at 4:30 in the morning for no reason,
Just
right?
go about my day.
Time to start the day.
Shout at the paper boy.
Put on a 3-piece suit and get the rolls.
Like, that
Oh,
is...
man.
Do you think that, like, because obviously people speak of that a lot, like old guys and women getting dressed up, and it's a thing they would do back in the day,
Yeah.
Sunday best and all this kind of stuff, or...
Those days are
you know.
gone.
Yeah,
But do you
that's a
think now
shame,
it's
isn't it?
like... I mean, already you get guys in their 60s and all that are wearing trackies all the time and stuff, but...
Yeah.
Like-
I think those days are gone.
They're
It will
gone,
be.
man.
I think we
Yeah.
should be the change we want to see in the world.
Although, yeah, you're starting to dress a bit smarter, though.
I'm trying my best,
Yeah.
but I'm not that old. I'm not.
No.
No, but I'm not saying that. I'm just being like,
I
maybe.
put proper shoes on.
Do you
if
think
that's
that
what
is
I mean.
it? Yeah, that's basically what.
Do you think when millennials get to like be pension age, everybody be like, I'm gonna dress my like granddad like fucking skinny jeans now. I'm gonna get the paper.
Oh, maybe.
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
maybe. I feel like grandads are in skinny jeans already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, probably
coming.
actually. That's because it's like that's guys like try to still seem young, but having to get the memo that skinny jeans are out. Much to my chagrin, I would say.
Yeah,
Where do you
man.
stand on the skinny
The
jeans?
skinny jeans. It depends how skinny you're going. Those like proper tight.
Spray on
Spray
jeans.
on.
Spray
No,
on.
No,
not a spray. But a skinny jean. Hey, if you can pull it off, man.
Pull off.
it's all right.
Ever since, you know what I think fucked it for me, ever since you've ever seen that photo of the wee dog standing up on its hind legs.
Yeah.
And it's like every guy in his 30s with skinny jeans, it's the big belly and the wee tiny legs. And I'm like, it's too close to home. It's too close to home.
I'm not ready to laugh at this.
Right, we all like to laugh, alright, but someday you're hurting people's feelings. Because would you be Gen Z?
Gen Z, man. I'm
Wow.
Gen Z, like right in the middle.
You're
of
in
it,
the sweet
amongst
spot.
it, aye.
What's the age range of Gen Z?
I think it's like 95. I want to say.
All right. So you've just missed out, Stu.
Yeah, I'm not far off. To be
Yeah.
fair.
So
I
like,
don't feel like it.
No.
No.
Are you the first young person we've had on? Are
oh man,
we an
had a
old guy
couple of young
podcast?
people,
You
I
had
think.
Patreon, didn't you?
No, we've not had
We've not
that.
had
That's
Patreon.
not
That's awkward.
I
No,
think
move on.
We have had,
He's old as well. He's like 26 or something.
He's still, yeah.
we have had more young people on, but it is rare.
It's rare, man.
So we're picking your brains.
That's
we're trying
lucky.
to remain
I'm
relevant.
glad to be here, man. Glad to be here.
Liam
This is like my
Farrelly.
community service. Aye,
Farrelly's
Farrelly.
probably.
He's a grand-
He's only
Aye.
a year older than me, but he's a
Is
dad.
it? Yeah,
I know.
he's
He's more like a boomer than.
yeah, he's
I look
wise
up to
beyond
Liam.
wise beyond his years.
So what's so the because obviously the thing is, because you see a lot of the old bell bottoms back now, don't you? Is that what they're called?
It'll be flares next.
It is. Well, it's what is it? Boot cut jeans? Is that what it is?
Aye.
Yeah.
Flares, they're back in the boot cuts. Aye.
Dad-
That's what.
Dad jeans, isn't it? Is that
Jeans.
mum jeans? Is
Well,
that?
you-
No,
you
mum
wear 'em
jeans
in
is
your-
different.
Oh,
Mum
right.
jeans is different. I feel like mum
Fuck.
jeans is like, ones accentuate the arse.
But the legs, they don't
Aye.
accentuate the legs,
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
accentuate
yeah,
the
Bit the
arse.
dump truck ass.
That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
for real.
That's weird, isn't it? It's like.
That's what all gender.
Right, see these mothers looking after kids, we want everyone looking at their arse. What's the motivation behind that?
I don't know, man. That's the mums. That's the mums.
Is the dad jeans, do they accentuate the penis?
Jesus.
Or-
No, they're just sad, man.
They keep it away.
Anybody wants to look at
keep-
your dad's dick.
They're
These
making it
are
look as
dad
though
jeans.
he's like an action man, didn't they? That's what they want.
Is that what they're called?
These are dad jeans, yeah.
Okay.
I
For
don't
the
know.
audio listeners. They're
They
just
look
like
normal jeans.
they're just straight jeans.
Aye.
Straight jeans.
I know. I've always found them a bit boring, just the straight ones. Do you know?
Yeah. You like the carrot. What's the fucking
I don't
carrot?
know, because I can't put it. But I don't know. I just do you know what I like? I like they're a wee bit budgied, as we would used to call them back in the day, which is now in the fashion.
Like cats are deed kind of vibes.
Aye.
What?
Yeah,
Your
cats
cats
are
are deed.
deed.
We said did budgies. Budgies
Budgie.
did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, aye, we call
That's
it
a
budgies,
Cultural
There you
difference.
go.
That's a Glasgow Edinburgh divide.
East-west.
East-west divide,
Were
man.
your cats or did?
Cats are dead.
Cats are deed, aye.
Interesting. There's an East Coast.
Because
cool.
Catherine also says like cats are dead or something like that. I think it's a Clydebank thing, maybe budgies.
Also, does anyone have a fucking clue what it actually is meant to mean? Because I don't. Your cats
Like
are
where it comes
Where
the
it-
etymology.
Yeah.
No clue, man.
You've been wearing those trousers for so long that you've had a cat and then they've lived their whole life and died and you've still got the same.
Maybe if there's
trousers.
a,
2 weeks.
maybe the deed cat or budgie is on the floor and you're trying to not get your jeans covered in corpse.
Instead of moving the corpse, you just like pull your trousers.
Is that, man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I love how you have got a queer on and now it's all about fashion. I love that.
Well, it's more
And
because it's
young
a,
stuff.
yeah, it's more because you're young to me. Because I was going to ask, right? Because I've not, my days of going to nightclubs are long gone. But I'm assuming you're still out there. On the boat.
You know what?
I do feel like I don't know why I'm talking. I'm 60 years old, but
Aye, you can still go to clubs, Mark. Man.
I know,
You'll
but
still-
I don't want to.
Aye,
It's
aye,
a bit
you know what?
sad.
It's
isn't
a
it?
bit Alan Pardew.
Pardew,
I don't think it's quite sad yet. You've
Really?
got a few years till it's a bit like, oh,
I can't be
that
going to the
moment.
Hive.
Aye, but I can't be going to the Hive. The Hive's gross, man. The
Yeah,
Hive
it's
still for
gross.
me is like, that's a dirty place.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to the Hive.
That's for your 17-year-olds and
You're wee
stuff.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm grown.
You're a
Where,
grown
where
man.
does the thinking young man
Where
go?
I'd go, Sneaky Pete's. Love
Aye.
Sneaky Pete's.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Bongo. The Bongo Club in Edinburgh.
Yeah,
Good club, drum and bassy vibes.
nice.
Those are the two. And Cab Vol. Those are the three clubs that I'd...
And what are
Nice.
you
Cowgate.
what are you wearing when you
What
go
am-
to these places? That's what I'm trying to get at. Well, what are the young kids after?
How can I
Should
fit
tell you,
in?
man.
What can I buy on ASOS to fit in with the youngsters?
Oh man, it is literally what you're wearing now.
An Oasis t-shirt.
Oasis t-shirt, the jeans, the top, man. It's fine. It's retro.
Interesting.
That's what.
That's very
It's
retro.
just you'd wear it as like
Retro
current,
for
but
you
it's
guys.
vintage, it's retro for us.
Yeah,
like,
it's just normal for us.
Yeah, it's just normal. Yeah.
I've had this since fucking 2007.
Are you going? Then
I am going. I
Nice,
am going
nice.
on the 12th, so I'm very much.
The
looking
set
forward
list
to it.
looks fucking class.
I know. They released a song as well. One of the Cardiff one, and I'm looking forward to it. But
That's not what
good
we're here to
time.
talk about.
I
No.
know you're talking about. So you are from where you grew up in
From
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, grew up, born and raised in like Pilton, but
Where's that?
Pilton's like North Edinburgh,
Right.
Northeast Edinburgh.
Right.
Okay.
So is that quite near the water?
Yeah, near the sea enough.
Your
like,
your Portobello Beach.
nah,
your ocean
not quite
terminal?
as east.
Ocean
like
Terminal.
more
Was that your
gra- is it
local
more
shop?
grand?
Granton ways, like
Right.
I stayed there
Oaks.
during the Fringe.
there you go.
Aye. Was Ocean Terminal your go-to shopping
It
centre?
was, man. Ocean Terminal's gone
Dying on
downhill.
its arse,
It's
isn't it?
dying on its arse,
it?
man. They've put in a bingo hall. They replaced their old
That's where you should be going.
That's
Jerry.
where we're going. Ocean Terminal.
There you go. That's where the young
The skinny
people hang
jeans on
out.
the shacks and grannies.
Aye, it's
Still get
got,
away with a pair of skinny jeans there.
they've ruined Ocean Terminal, man. They took away their old Gregs and put in just a new Gregs. That's the kind of highlight of the shopping centre, man.
Nice.
It's not good. It's gone
In
downhill.
Clydebank Shopping Centre, I think we had 3
There was,
Gregs.
I believe there was 4 at one point.
Four at one
Because there
point.
was a local bakery.
In the one shopping centre.
Yeah.
Wow.
That became
One at one at one
became-
end.
there was
One
like
at
a baker's
outside
that then
Greggs,
just
that-
became a de facto Greggs.
What do you mean? This is like a war.
It was like, you see, like you go into a normal, just local bakers,
Aye.
but you went in and they were just selling Greggs stuff.
Oh, it was like knockoff Greg's.
No, it was real.
Isn't like-
It was like a franchise.
But
some-
it didn't say Greg's.
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know the
is
ins
it
and
old?
outs.
Old?
So someone at Olds at Bakers or something. Aye,
Did they sell knockoff?
Aye,
Greggs?
and then you had one at the top, one at the bottom, and then
One in the middle.
one in the middle.
There you go.
That's where I'd put them as well. To be fair.
Strategically placed Greggs. Just getting fucking sausage rolls launched at you constantly.
Never go hungry, man.
So what was it like growing up in Edinburgh, man?
Edinburgh.
Pilton.
Pilton, aye. So I lived in Pilton, but I went to school in Stockbridge, which is like
Very fancy.
a very fancy. Pilton's not. Pilton's like the opposite. Like Pilton's like a pretty rough area in
Yeah.
Edinburgh. One of the few, I guess. So it was like quite a lot. Like our car would be like stuff would get chucked at our windscreen like constantly. It would be like a monthly thing of my mum like repairing her windscreen. And I was
fuck.
like, yeah, it was.
Really?
Aye, it was bad. It was bad, man. It was rough. The mean streets of Pilton. No, but Stockbridge, posh as fuck. Like
Yeah.
very fancy area and that.
Fucking hell.
Is where's Stockbridge? Is that? Is it? There's like a private school, Melville. What's it called? Stuart Melville. Is
It's
that?
like down the road from there almost.
Right.
Like I don't
It's
know how
also north, but
Aye.
like you know,
More-
if you went almost like Haymarket side and then walked like 20 minutes.
You know, I've
north,
been at
maybe.
Stockbridge.
That surprises
Can't
me.
remember.
It's near where, see where the stand and all that is, but like that other
Aye,
side.
you're
at the
You kind of go
stand
down
and you
that
go
way.
down rather than towards Waverley, the
Yeah.
other way.
You
New-
live, you live
Newtown
down there at
Village.
some point.
Newtown, Dean Village,
Newtown.
like aye,
I've been
that's
there.
them.
I've been there.
Aye, it's where everybody takes the Instagram photos because it's all nice and wee. Because it's
Yeah.
like a wee
It's all
village in
painted
it, but
houses.
within basically the middle of the town.
Yeah.
Ruined.
It's crazy.
Ruin the city, man. All the Instagrammers, they're everywhere. Fucking these Gen Zs with their phones.
So you were was it school in Stockbridge? did you
Yeah,
say?
school in Stockbridge, and then lived in Pilton, and I went to high school like near enough both areas, like in the middle, I'd
Yeah.
say. My high school was one of the football academy schools, like one of the
Oh, really,
JD performance schools.
Oh, right.
I
Didn't
was
know that was
shite
a
at
thing.
football.
Well, I know that's a thing because anytime they put out a Scotland team,
They put
or like the squad, they always, if there's like Billy Gilmore or something, he's like a
Oh,
JD.
he's like a
they put JD
graduate.
next to it.
Aye, our school played his school in third year. We won. I wasn't on the team, but hey, I'll
Still a
take
claim
it.
to
I'll
fame,
take it. Yeah, yeah.
Were you any good?
No, I'm really dyspraxic. I'm not coordinated
Oh.
at all,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
But I was always pretty fast and strong.
Yeah.
Not not to fill up the stereotypes. So, and I feel like I could read the game, like I understand football, like I know
Yeah.
where to be, what to do. just couldn't move
the
the
hand.
ball.
That's
Aye,
always my
Aye, the
problem.
hand.
I'm great at reading it. I just can't make my body do the things.
Exactly.
fucking
that.
I should be more of a managerial role, I think.
Where did
In
you
5 or 6.
There you go. Show up with your 3-piece suit. It's
Aye,
perfect.
that's it. Skinny jeans. And
The skinny 3-piece did like an estate agent at Southside Goals, barking instructions.
Oh,
What
man.
position did you play, or did you have a
Left
position?
back.
Left back. So was that?
Where
Left
you
back, the
left
changes.
Ah,
Come
there you go.
on.
That's your
See, so you're all
fucking-
weak,
There's
man.
your dad.
Your dad joke to go your dad jeans there. I used to hate that. I used to fucking hate that.
Well, that
Left
joke.
back in the
Yeah,
team.
because I was left back and left back to change
You know, aye.
So you know what you got
Were
there.
you left-footed? Yeah, so
Yeah.
Me too, I'm left-footed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
I'm the odd one out
left-handed,
here.
huh?
Are you
He's
left?
left-handed.
I'm left-handed at snooker and pool.
Right.
Right-handed at everything
I'm
else.
right-handed on the computer mouse and left-handed everything else. Are you left-handed?
No, I'm right-handed.
Really? That's
Aye,
interesting.
Aye.
Do you think that's part of the dyspraxia?
I think that's my Nigerian parents. Me and my sister have like this thing of like, you were meant to be left-handed, but mum and dad were just like, nah, you're not gonna do it right with your right hand, kind of thing.
Oh,
I don't know how true
Well,
that
you
is.
get like drummed out. You can.
Yeah, but like, no offense, guy, being left-handed, it does suck. Like when you're writing across the paper, your
Yeah,
hands,
smudge
you
the-
smudge things.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised to hear that because I remember when I was in primary one, you start going to school and start writing. They really tried to discourage me. Well, mainly because I write weird as well.
So damn.
But it is hard because you get so smudged. You know this, but I think they used to treat left-handed like it was like a disability or
Got
something. It was
those
like
did,
Shannon
yeah.
scissors.
I
know.
know.
Blue scissors.
I to this day, by the way, I do not understand because I cannot use normal scissors, and I've got a pair of.
I don't understand
Yeah.
how you need different scissors.
This is I don't
get
get
it
it.
either.
Yeah.
But see, when I try and use normal scissors, I just can't do it, and when I use left-handed scissors, it's like slicing through butter. No love back. It's been left at the fridge for a while. It's easy, is what I'm trying to say.
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple. So, you see your scissors. Do you have to go out and buy like left-hand? How do
You got the leftorium run by Ned Flanders. Well, that's left-handed scissors. It's a thing. Aye. You used to sometimes get them in school, but then a lot of classes didn't have them, and then you were stuck fucking, and the paper just folds.
World's not set up for you, man.
It's really not.
It's a shame.
But I think sometimes that kind of thing's good.
Problems.
It gives you a wee bit of,
Adversity.
Adversity.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It wasn't easy for you growing up
It was,
either,
yeah,
man.
it was
Mark,
tough.
it's
Do you
hard,
know what I mean?
man.
I know what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
A lot in common us.
must have been tough for you growing up in Edinburgh, Nigerian background and all that sort of stuff.
man.
But I was left-handed.
Yeah.
So we've all got across the veils. What I'm trying to say, I like
man.
people were flinging fucking stones at my window and all because of the way I wrote. But that was so is that how? So see, like, cause Pilton's a bit of like a dodgy area then.
Aye.
And see, was that like racist stuff that you were getting at, or were people just getting stuff chucked at
Nah,
their windows?
people. It was just wee bams being
Aye.
wee bams. Wee bams are gonna be wee bams.
Absolutely.
Wherever they are, man.
Yeah.
And I don't think like it was like racially charged. Could have been. Could have been, but I don't think so. I think it was just wee bams. Being
Yeah,
wee
yeah,
bams, man.
Yeah. You didn't ask them.
But I didn't.
Stop you there with a question.
Why are you
I've got a
throwing
wee
this
sheet,
stone?
aye. Yeah.
It's funny because we had when I was away, we got a firework thrown at our window,
Oh, did you?
and I'm like, oh no. It's because
You're
they know there's a
left-handed.
celebrity in here, and I'm left-handed. And then turned out they'd been doing it to loads of places, and I was like, thank fuck.
When was this recently?
A couple of weeks ago.
Oh, right. That's because I was confused about the celebrity thing there. I thought you meant when you were a kid.
Oh no,
But
no,
this
no,
was
no.
a recent
No,
thing.
that's a recent thing. Yeah. Is the mark still on the thing? But apparently they were doing
All right,
it
I
all
left
over.
them out.
I got a water balloon put through my letterbox. So
Oh.
What?
Damn. Just like.
just when I was a kid. 'cause
Oh right. Okay.
It was
okay.
part of a water fight.
Oh man. so,
Listen, it's it's like a Good Friday
think what my
agreement.
trauma is.
Not
During wartime, you know what I mean. These things are going to happen.
No, but
of course.
during a water fight though, that's off bounds. Putting things through letterbox.
Going into
Yeah,
the
you don't hit
house,
the
I feel,
families.
Yeah.
they never, the mob didn't hit the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Eleanor Buchanan's got a
There's,
wet
there's
carpet for no
unwritten
reason.
rules. Exactly, it's crazy. So I chucked one through their open window, and I think I might have broke their telly.
You oh,
Broke the what?
Their telly.
It was a
damn.
disproportionate response.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it was, man. That was before social media. That's the telly, was it?
well, if you exactly, if
it,
you
man.
soak my mum's laminate flooring, I'm gonna soak your Toshiba, you know.
Right, so what them putting that through your letterbox was 9/11, and your response was the Iraq War.
Didn't even have evidence that they had.
Yeah, you might be right.
So, his mom's going around as a weapons inspector and all that.
Getting unsanctioned water bullets.
Today's show is proudly sponsored by Manscaped. With their new special edition Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. It is waterproof, it has skin-safe technology to help reduce nicks, cuts and irritation. It reduces the risk of ingrown hairs and the risk of those grooming mishaps that we have sometimes with inferior products.
Oh, I
Yes.
hate it. See, there's nothing worse than when you have a wee cut down there, and then it's like,
Nothing worse.
it's because you're always trying
Nothing.
to get in with
Nothing on the planet.
with razors that aren't designed for it. You're always trying to get in, and then you notice sometimes you think you've done it all, and then you notice there's another couple of wee hairs, and you try to get them in, and that's when you go into and you have that wee nick.
Guys,
already.
can I ask you a personal question?
It's a safe space.
Where do you shave yourself? Would it be in the shower or the bath, perhaps? Because this product is waterproof, so you can use it in the bath or the shower.
I do it
That's
over
good to
the
know.
toilet, but sometimes it's potentially you could drop it into the toilet bowl, and if I do that,
Unfortunate if that happens.
It's such a high quality product. You're going to be more careful using this
I know,
because
I
you're not
don't
going to
think-
want to drop this beautiful,
No.
sleek design.
No.
Dare I say, in the
Yep.
pan.
Gold and white box. Very
Gold
nice.
and white, yeah, it's like the Man United centenary kit. I don't know if you
it's very
remember
lovely.
that.
Yeah, of
from
course
back
we
in
do.
the day.
Yeah, famous.
It's a beautiful product. You're going to want to put that on display in your home.
White hot looks, smooth results. The White Hot 5.0 Ultra brings the heat without cooking your skin. It's sleek, easy to use, and is way less terrifying than whatever you were using before.
With the code SUMLAUGH15, you get 15% off your full order at manscaped.what, Steve?
Come.
That's 15% off with code SUMLA15 at manscaped.com. Stay cool, stay smooth, and leave the burns to the sun. Anyway, how the fuck do we go into that? What we talking
Well,
about?
you're doing the Fringe for the first time this year,
Yeah.
Ayo.
Aye,
If you don't know Ayo, he's a fantastic New York comedian. How long have you been
Jeez,
gigging?
man, 2 years.
2 years, and you're doing your
aye.
first hour-long show at the
First
Fringe.
hour-long show. The day
How does it
debut.
feel?
Fun, exciting. It's good. No, it's good. It's like a debut, so it's like crazy. I didn't think 2 years ago I'd be here, but here we
It's
are.
only 2
It
years.
is, it's
you've been-
quick.
Aye.
Some
2 years
pussies
since
put it
my
off for
first-
10 years.
Yeah, man.
That's true. Some pussies in this very room,
Hey,
more or less.
how many
I wasn't
years
meaning
was
that as a
I don't know,
dig.
man. But
Before down an hour?
Aye. I don't know. I kind
it?
of.
You did the fake debut. Didn't
I done a fake.
I was
I done
4
one,
years
and then I
in.
just pretended
Really?
it was my
No
debut
one
years
saw,
later.
no one saw.
Yeah, because I was doing 45s, but nobody told you.
Yeah.
And that you shouldn't do an hour. So I just
Yeah.
done an hour like 3 or 4 years in or whatever the fuck. But then nobody I didn't get any reviews or anything like that. So when I then actually was like, 2019 or something, I was like, oh, that's my debut, and nobody even noticed.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. I feel like now
They
that
can't do anything to me now. They didn't get fucking 2019 either. So.
Maybe it was them that shot the firework, actually.
So you've only been going 2 years?
2
man?
years. Aye.
A meteoric rise.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
very
been-
good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Excellent.
Yeah, been
I like
excited.
the show title as well. That's
Oh
very
yeah,
funny.
it's called Black Mediocrity. Aye,
Yeah.
just wee shameless plug. 1:30 every day at the fucking cab vault.
Is this a play on, unfortunate now, given the circumstances, but I used to hear Diddy coin this phrase quite a lot.
God.
Or say it, black excellence.
Aye,
Is that a play on that?
It's a play on that. It's a play.
We've cancelled your show. Ayo.
Nice.
It's not a Diddy phrase, is it? I thought it was.
I used to
He's
hear
innocent,
him
isn't
say
he?
it.
what?
He'd post a picture of him, Jay-Z, Kanye,
Oh.
and Jeffrey Epstein, and he'd go, black excellence.
Oh boy! Oh my
That's
god!
just black excellence.
I
Come
was
on.
like, they were my idols. Great feet. Oh god! Aye, it is a play on that. It's a play on black excellence. It's about like growing up in Edinburgh and just that kind of pressure to be like excellent. I guess that I felt from my immigrant parents.
Interesting.
Aye.
Because did they put a lot of pressure on you to be academic and stuff?
Aye, definitely. Like my parents are both pretty academic. Like my dad's got a PhD. My mum's done a master's and stuff. Always been working. my sister went to Edinburgh uni, so it's always that kind of pressure, I guess.
Yeah.
I dropped out of uni like 3 times.
Wow.
What were you studying?
I was studying advertising the first time.
I done
Marketing.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. And then went back, did media, and then I went back again and did journalism.
Nice.
And then I started comedy.
Fucking
So
hell.
we're waiting for the drop.
So you still at uni just now?
No.
So you dropped out.
That's 3 times. Yeah.
So what happened?
College dropout.
Talk us through that. How did that go about? What was that decision to do that?
So it was like I started uni 2019,
Uh-huh.
straight out of high school. So I did my first year of university, and then, or like most of it, and COVID obviously hit, and it was all online. So I was like, right, fuck this, I'm not going back. Went to college for a year.
Yeah.
Did that, and then I was like, right, I'll go back to uni this year. Went back, was still mostly online. Like, and because when you go from college, you don't meet anyone either. It was like, I'm literally just on a laptop here, not meeting folk. There's no point in this. I'm not having fun.
Totally.
And then I was like, student loan was quite good. So
Yeah.
I was like, I might go back. Went back again, got a bit of money, and then I was like, nah, this really ain't for me.
Yeah.
And then I started doing stand-up after.
So what made you do stand up then? Have you always been sort of
Always been like into stand-up.
Yeah.
Like it was always like Russell Howard's Good News when I was a wee guy, and all the folk that he'd bring on doing their fives and stuff.
That's right, because look, he actually gave like a lot of people their first ever telly thing, like loads and loads of comics on the circuit.
Joe Wilkinson, I'm sure.
Yes,
was
yeah,
one
yeah.
of his first ones.
Loads of folk on there, and also Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow,
Yeah.
the class.
That was a big
Kevin
one.
Bridges.
Aye.
When that first came out, that was like
That was Saturday night TV as well.
it was as if like see apart from. I mean, this is really a generalisation, obviously, but it was like before McIntyre's Roadshow. It was like, what would you see of comics stuff on like Paramount? You used to get Lee Evans adverts all the time. Obviously, your Peter Kay, your Gervais, obviously Billy Connolly for back in the day.
Yeah.
But it felt like
Wasn't
that
many
whole.
mixed bills though.
There was no sort of mixed bills thing, and then McIntyre's Roadshow came along.
Was
and
live
it
at the Apollo before McIntyre?
I don't know. It's
feel like they
about the
overlapped,
same
didn't
time,
they?
but I think McIntyre's Roadshow was sort of like Apollo. Maybe it was just
There's
the
more people on
precursor
it,
to the Apollo or something.
I feel like, but was he not on Apollo before?
Yeah,
I
because
think
I'm-
Apollo was.
I'm
first.
I'm sure the Apollo used to be like an hour, and it would be like them doing 40 or like half an hour sets
Was
or
it
something.
really?
It was like quite.
But he was so big off it.
And then I think they done like kind of shorter sets
Aye.
for people.
But that was like the big. I feel like it just made everybody's name John Bishop and Bridges and
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
like straight away. Like it was crazy.
And it was just like, I remember it being a big part of like growing up, like watching all them shows, the panel shows as well, especially Mock the Week, was
Yeah.
like really big in my house growing up. Aye.
So what age would you have been then? Because you're obviously younger than
5.
us. so-
That's right, Frankie. Fucking send fat shut to the devil herself.
Oh no, I was 21 when I started.
yeah.
No, but when were you watching?
when you were
Whoa,
watching-
when I was like a wee guy, I was
Yeah.
like 9, 10, like,
Yeah.
and it was on the telly, and like it was so like, it was class just seeing folk do something that you never knew was like a job, you know, and
Aye.
like, and
Yeah.
that was like, and obviously growing up in Edinburgh, my dad's like quite arty as well. Like we'd go and see shows at the Fringe, like kids comedy shows, even when I was
nice.
like a wee guy.
Oh, wow.
Aye, and then the older I got, I'd always get tickets to the Fringe because my birthday's at the end of July, so I'd get tickets to see someone at the Fringe for my birthday. So
Do you
I
remember
saw
like who? You
Ian
saw?
Sterling, I saw
Oh, nice.
like.
Was that a kid show? Or
Nah.
was he with Hacker the dog at the time?
Hacker the dog, but Ian and Hacker, that was my childhood, man, on
Wow.
CBBC. Yeah, watching them, those
Iconic.
two guys. Yeah.
Yeah, whereas I think I saw him do stand up before he was.
Before he
I know,
I was like, oh my god, it's the guy from CBBC.
That's so interesting. Well, there's a lot not to put pressure on you, but you know, if you're growing up in Edinburgh going to see kid shows all the time, you better be fucking good, because otherwise they're going to be spawning a lot of we need to stop doing this. We're going to encourage too many of these wee guys to come up.
But I didn't think of starting like actual performing till I dropped out. One of my pals had tickets to see Luke Kidgel, Australian comic, and Brennan Reese was opening for him.
Nice.
And I just remember seeing Brennan Reese, and it was like, not I could do that, obviously, but I was like,
You're like, this
he's
guy's gay.
Yeah, I was like, hey, there's gays in stand up now.
There's no gay man.
I know.
So he says.
His whole bit's like, yeah. But I was like, okay. They're going for, like, he does a bit where he's like, like, because people think I'm queer, and when he said that, everyone at the stand in Edinburgh was like, oh yeah, queer person, and I was like, oh, it's not just gonna be booze if I go up there and say,
really?
like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, so then I signed up to a comedy night and just fucking
Took it for there.
rolling.
So was that a bit of a worry for you before that? Were you?
Well, I feel like a lot of it was just like, because I came out after high school, so I was like, and in high school I was a bit of a lad. I was one of the boys, you know. So it was always weird for me, like, saying that out loud.
Yeah.
But where, like into a crowd of people, I guess, like, because I didn't know the attitudes are like properly fully changed now. No one really cares that I'm queer. I feel like there's still like abuse for maybe more outwardly presenting queer people, but I'm like I present pretty straight, I guess, and pretty mask acting. I always did feel that'd be a bit of like trouble when I'm performing in that, but aye.
Have you ever had like like hecklers or anything, or?
Nah, like never really. I feel like audiences now, for when I hear stories of like folk, like when yous were starting, and like folk that were going then, like pros that have been around for a long time, and when they were starting, audiences seem like they're a lot nicer now.
Aye.
And like I feel like
I think they have changed.
I've never even seen anyone get like a load of trouble on stage or loads of hecklers, but like.
Yeah, I mean, it still happens. Depends where you're.
You still
Aye,
get
still, if you go to certain places that are still fucking living in the 70s or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But no, I do think generally, like, I think society's probably changed a lot as well, to be fair, but I do think comedy audiences, because, like, remember when we had Jay Lafferty on and she was talking about, like, what it was like for, like, to be a female comic back, you know, whatever it was, fucking 20 years ago or whatever on the circuit, when, like, the attitudes were so different, whereas now it's like, she says it's almost flipped, and, like, now it's like you're saying, it's like the thing you maybe would have previously expected to be like get booze or get thing. Everyone's like,
everyone's clapping. I start off my set and I'm like, oh, I'm a black bisexual man, and they're just like, yeah, people are yes. I'm like, oh shit, cool, nice.
We've all got a chance. Come on.
It is funny though that you feeling seen and getting represented was by us straight guys kind of acting gay. That is the representation made. Is like cultural appropriation is kind of good sometimes. In this one specific example.
Yeah.
Brennan Reese is I would say doing the most for LGBT comedy in the UK, and he's not even gay.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks.
Until now.
Here we go. I'm coming for your spot, Brennan, man. And then I just started doing gigs, and it all kind of went really quickly.
That's a mad couple of years then, right? Because so you've just came out of high school, fucking COVID hits basically, right? Well, because that's the thing as well, right? Because obviously, like, you know, that I suppose we don't take that in consideration. Like, for younger folk like that were just leaving high school that were in uni at the time, that is like a big fucking deal. Like, because obviously uni is like such a formative time, all this kind of stuff, and then to actually be there and not have all those sort of social, things and like all these kind of coming of age moments where
Aye.
you'd be going out to the fucking high. You missed the point where you could have gone to the
Aye,
high.
man, yeah.
But
I think
like,
that's where COVID started. The hive.
Yeah. Wuhan, my arse.
yeah, there is a laboratory right next to it, actually, coincidentally. But no, that must have been like, yeah, it must have been shite to like
Aye.
to have had that sort of period of time like where you fucking can't go out at the time where you should
Where
just be getting
that's-
your freedom.
Exactly. Aye, it was quite bad, but also at the same sense, like, I'm glad I wasn't a working comic during that. Like,
Yeah.
like,
It was class, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Have a good time.
free money, I suppose, and well,
If you were declaring your taxes, there's some people that you could tell what hadn't done that. Oh fuck!
Oh man, I suppose so actually. But I was in halls, you see. So like, I went to uni in Edinburgh, but I moved out. I was like, I'll just get a job, pay my rent and
Aye.
stuff. So I was in halls when COVID hit. So we still we were just buying bevy and just
Yeah, totally.
Having
drinking
a
and
good
having
time.
gaffs and stuff, which we probably shouldn't. But we were all in the same building, man.
listen.
We were all in
Yeah.
the same building, so they were like, as long as you're sticking around your friends and not
Aye.
going around other folk, that's fine. So we just 10 a.m. go to Sainsbury's. Bad, man.
So do you think you managed to get through then? Because like there is a lot of talk about like and maybe it's people that are like younger if they were maybe in high school not at the time, but it was like they've kind of like it's affected people's ability to socialise and all that sort of stuff because they missed out on like a kind of important time.
Form
Where,
of
Their
time.
lives, aye. I think a wee bit younger than me, like folk that were like in high school during COVID, like, oh man, like I feel like you can see it when you go to gigs and stuff, and there's a lot of younger folk. And they all just don't know how to act, man. Everyone's just like but like nasty about it, like proper like pushing and getting into scraps and stuff. And I'm like, it's fucking like it's Ed Sheeran or something. It's like aye.
That's what fascinates me because they even say as well like about now like going out and nightclub and it's like it's so taboo to like speak to anyone face to face. It's all got to be online or
On
whatever.
the
first.
phones. It's crazy.
Is that the case?
I feel like more so than before COVID, and I think that is just because folk don't really know what they're like doing. I guess
Yeah.
maybe
Maybe become so reliant on the phones as well. Because I do think people are dead quick. Everybody's always quick to go, oh, this, these younger people and that. And I'm like, and even with stuff like that, like where you're going, like, it probably seems, they're all a bit rude and all this, but maybe that's just being fucking 18 and
Aye,
that. I'm
that's
sure we
true.
were all
Yeah.
We were
a
wee
bit
dicks.
wee dicks as well. Do you know what I mean?
was a good
Exactly.
guy. I was salt of the earth, man. But pubs, even though when you go into pubs, I went into the Beehive. I was doing a gig there, and like there was a queue, and they were all just lining up in a straight line, and it was all folk that were about like 19, 20, and they're just not even taking up the whole bar, just in a straight line all the way down. I was like, that's COVID, man. That's crazy.
yeah.
I'm not a fan.
That's Edinburgh.
There you go. That's true too.
No, it could be. You never know. Like I always thought it was fun because when I went to Glasgow uni, right, and I always thought like I can't say I were pure clueless like about like just common sense stuff. Sometimes I always remember like one time I was like going to a lecture or a what do you call it, a tutorial, and everybody's just standing there at this door and try to push it, and it wouldn't work, and I just pulled it
Oh man.
and went
Fuck's
through it,
sake.
and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Man.
But it's just
Russell
like, it just,
Group Uni as well, that man, isn't it?
was that?
Glasgow is a Russell Group Uni, and they're all.
I didn't
Yeah,
know what the
like-
fuck that is. What is
Oh
that?
man, that's like the
Smart.
Ivy League kind of vibe. So
Obviously didn't do that good. You got in the door, but didn't let much through.
I didn't read the door. I was reading the thing that said pool. No. Well, the thing is, like, I just, it was just a lot of posh people, really.
yeah.
So it was like, it was a real sort of fish out of water moment for me when I was there.
I feel like even just in Edinburgh, like I'd never met folk that posh until I'd sort of like met Edinburgh uni people. You know, I remember
Even in
being,
Stockbridge.
even in Stockbridge, there was still like people that were like well off. Don't get me wrong. I think 80% of my primary 7 class went to private school after. Like
Wow.
that's like there was like 7 of us that went to a state school.
Uh-huh.
Everyone else went to private school. But when I went to uni, I met folk that were like, oh, I'm like so and so in line for the throne and shit. Like I'm like
Aye.
like crazy, or like big oligarch money and stuff. Like people are rich, man.
I know.
I thought people nowadays were embarrassed about how rich they are, and they're not trying to pretend. That
No,
they're a
amongst their own.
bit- Is it like
Aye.
when it gets to a certain level of richness, it's like
Well,
that's,
you can't hide it. It's
Yeah.
like I might as well just own
Aye.
this shit. Aye.
yeah.
Well, because I do think Edinburgh Uni is a bit of a different, like, that's a different calibre altogether in terms of that.
What was that thing about? Like they were saying about there was a Scottish English divide in like Edinburgh Uni
Aye,
recently.
so it
Basically,
was,
hardly any Scottish cunts.
yeah, it was that students at Edinburgh Uni need like lessons on how to
How
speak.
to like, understand
Aye.
Scottish people.
I
Yeah,
understand Scottish people and to be like nicer to folk that live in the city because there's been so many reports of Edinburgh Uni students just being like posh twats,
Yeah.
Aye.
essentially.
Just teaching them how to be normal.
Aye.
Interact with
Aye.
normal people.
Just a
Do
normal
that
Exactly,
with
human
the
being.
Fringe performance as well.
For real. It's all like I used to hate walking through the city during the Fringe and being like, oh, everyone's fucking coming here, and now I'm like one of them, aren't I? I'm like
Aye.
I'm one of the folk walking through.
Yeah.
Because they always say that, like a lot of the locals hate it. Because I guess if you're just trying to get to working on it and some fucking clown try to fly you or whatever, like, that's annoying.
I used to stay above Monkey Barrel.
Oh, did
Really?
you?
Aye, like right above like the Tron.
Aye, aye.
And every morning that was like the first Fringe back after COVID, and every morning there was this guy with a basketball doing some weird tricks at 9 o'clock
Aye.
every single morning, and you just heard it constantly, and it made me like fucking hate all performance.
Well, that's just the
But
street
here we are.
performers.
Yeah.
They're there just for fucking morning to night, aren't they, the street performers?
Worst, man.
Must be a tough shit.
I mean, like, art. I mean, like,
Get a fucking venue, you cunt.
come on.
Get inside.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. I mean, it does.
Back it up.
It does make, do you know, I think sometimes, like, when you look at these street performers, you just go, God, we've got it easy comparatively, don't they? Actually,
do feel
being
lucky.
inside, having a mic and a fucking light and all that, you're like, we're spoiled.
Having a
Wow,
juggle
yeah.
chainsaws.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I know.
But they get to just say mad stock lines, and they get idiots giving them fivers for that. Do you know what I mean? We don't
Any
get
club compare. This is a stage you're going through.
See, if yous were abroad, would yous like watch a street performer? Is that?
I have
recent?
done.
Yeah.
I have done.
I mean, I don't know if it's spoke as reasonable, but I remember, like, I mean, the first time you go into town, like for us, obviously Glasgow City Centre, and you see one of these guys, like the statue,
Yeah.
he's standing there, you're like, what the fuck? And I do, and then the first time, it's
You're
incredible.
sounding like the most old guy.
No, but
ever.
it's like,
in
but see,
this
the first
episode.
time you're like, you go into a
What's
city
that?
centre, right, with your pals. It's like yous are like the suckers for all that stuff that's there
Yeah.
every weekend, like the cunts doing the street performing,
Okay, aye.
and obviously the guys that stand like a statue and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with the wee guys now that this is like a new guy that's been invented in the last few years of like wee bam full tracky singing Lewis Capaldi.
Oh, aye.
Oh, yeah.
There's
What's
a
going
lot
on
of
with that
folk.
culturally,
Well,
like,
I
how's
feel
that
like
happen?
it's the national pride, man, of Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
It's
hey.
just it's not dissimilar to like it's just like we were saying earlier on, but like in Live at the Pond that came in and you got these people doing open mics and they're all trying to be Frankie or Kev or whatever, and like it's it's the same. It's like when somebody gets popular here. I mean, I'm
I just
surprised.
love seeing it.
Like it's
Like a
interesting.
14-year-old boy,
singing-
like looking at the floor, hand in his pocket, singing like a beautiful ballad. Like that just would not have happened 10 years ago.
I don't
Yeah.
know about that though, because me and Steve used to always joke about this, about how like the pure bammiest guys in your school, they would always like emotionally put up like Tupac "Life Goes On" or something, and they'd be like, you know what I mean?
Heaven's getting that hero.
They're just like, oh, like they're all it's so heartfelt and sweet, really, even though they've
Yeah.
got an exterior of hardness.
Yeah.
All soft and good inside. But what do you think? Cause Lewis Capaldi's songs are obviously quite.
It's
kinda
just
like,
always that song they sing.
aye.
That one.
The
Yeah.
what one?
Someone you loved?
Yeah.
Is that,
Yeah.
is that it?
They
that-
yeah,
blame-
that's
It's just
what-
a new addition to the high street. I like to see it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but
shops are dying, but the wee guys
The
singing
wee
Capaldi are
guys
thriving.
coming at it.
There's people building sandcastles now.
Oh,
That's
the
a
wee
new-
dogs.
Sand dogs.
Yeah,
Sand
dogs,
dogs.
sand
Aye,
dogs and
there's
stuff.
folk.
You ever seen that?
I don't think I'm as familiar with that.
Oh man,
Yeah,
there's people think there's talk of him being a scam.
Of course, it's a scam.
Hey, no, Stu, where's your childhood sense? Your childlike sense of wonder, man. Come on.
I don't even
Can't
understand.
you just believe?
There's guys that they do like they've got like a mold of a dog lying down and they cover it in sand and they make you think that they've sculpted
No,
that
no,
and they
no.
put wee marbles for eyes.
They've sculpted it.
I like it. I think it's funny. I like saying it.
So where does the scam come in?
Because
Well,
people
it's
go,
not
that's
that it's a
amazing, I'll
mold.
give them money.
Yeah, aye. Like I think it's real, man.
Well, have you
Mark's
ever
yet
seen
to
them?
see it with his own eyes. He'll decide.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them build it from the paws up?
Nah, because I'm never really waiting around. I'm just
Not got
walking
6
past. I'm
hours.
like, that's nice. Let's keep going out.
It used to be an Edinburgh only thing, I think, but they've had it in Glasgow
All
recently.
right, worldwide, man.
Buchanan
Trying
Street.
to
Street,
say
yeah.
near you.
Don't get away with that. Don't get away with that shit in Glasgow. I've getting to say about it.
Buchanan Street.
It's on
Aye,
there
let's
now,
go.
isn't it?
Let's go after this.
Let's go and see it.
Visit the
Got a
sandcastle.
free 6 hours, lads.
I mean, that is smart to put sand over and just then kid on. But what I would say is, if you're going to go to that effort, why are you just doing wee dogs? Could you
I know,
not
do
more
like
stuff?
Michelangelo's David or something.
Or you could put sand on it like Michelangelo's David, and then everyone thinks it's one of those guys who's pretending to be a statue, but actually it's just an actual statue just covered in sand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Combine the two.
Oh my
There you
God,
go.
Inception.
make it San Capaldi. I'd give a fiver for that.
I used to love the ones that was like the paintings of it's like kind of spray paints, but it's it's like a waterfall and like the night sky and a huge moon. And it was like, what was that, Bob Ross? Is it that that
Aye,
artist?
aye, aye.
It's like all of his kind of paintings where
Aye.
it's a lake and it's like really I used to blow my mind how they could do that, and then just
Is this
every
like on the floor?
yeah, just like on a bit of paper, but it's like on the street and it's just spray painting it, and it's like a huge moon and stars. And have you ever
Is it kind of like those Mad Wolf ones you get, like
Aye.
Connell
Wee
would
bit.
wear
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Scott
yeah.
Squad, like
like
that.
that kind of thing?
That's
I
funny.
used to love that. I used to think that was genius.
Caricatures as well.
Caricature.
Yeah.
Did you ever
They're
get
I
one of
quite
them?
fancy getting one actually.
Yeah.
I'd be worried though to see what they accentuated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Aye.
Yeah, huge hair for you.
I'd take that.
Yeah,
Take that,
It's
but
fine.
it's
just
like
made
that.
my nose big or something, and I'd be like, oh no, like
big chin maybe.
I know.
Yeah, new thing to be self-conscious about.
Exactly.
You're
That's
paying for
Aye,
the privilege.
exactly. Nah,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Yeah.
I got one done in Spain once, and they gave me really big lips and a big nose. I was like, "Fucking hell! Dude, I don't know if this is on."
That's a hate crime.
I
That's a
feel
hate-
it. Yeah. He's in
Refund
prison.
it,
now.
How are you feeling going into the Fringe? Because obviously, I mean, it is early to do a debut show.
Oh, aye, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Not to worry, yeah.
It's fine.
No.
It's fine. I've been told.
You've
got 4
already
stars
got
on
a
the board.
4-star
for-
review.
yeah, that was
That's
nice.
fucked. It should be illegal.
Who's that from?
From the Herald.
From the Herald.
From the Herald.
Aye, so that's quite cool.
Yeah.
That's something to stick on the poster and all that jazz. But aye, it's feeling good going into it. Like, feeling better about it every month, and I'm excited now. Like, the show is really taking shape.
Totally.
And aye, it's like debut at Monkey Barrel's pretty cool as well.
Amazing.
Just being from Edinburgh as well. That's like my home club.
Yeah.
That was like my first paid gig as well that I did at
Nice.
Monkey Barrel. So it's just a nice.
That's
wee-
a good
Nice
thing.
full circle
Aye,
moment.
you were on that as well, actually.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, that was good, man.
And because you're also get this the thing through like Brass Tacks and Red
Yeah.
Bull and stuff. Do you want to talk about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
What
So
it is?
it's fully funded by Red Bull. So Red Bull have given a Scottish comedian like the chance to debut for free at the Fringe. So
because obviously the thing about it is it's like like a lot of people know
Expensive.
just from trying to like go and see stuff, but like for performers obviously the cost of
Yeah.
doing the Fringe that, getting accommodation, and just obviously even to put on the run and get a venue and all that stuff PR or the rest of it all costs a lot of money, and it means that there's a lot less people faking a working class backgrounds or people that don't just have fucking hundreds of money behind them to do it. So like it's a really good thing
Aye.
for them to do with
yeah,
this.
it's really cool. It was a really cool opportunity, and I thought like it's kind of like a once in a lifetime, I guess. Like I couldn't have done the Fringe the way like with all the production costs and the PR and the ad. I couldn't have done a Fringe like that at all without Brass Tacks and without Red Bull. So it's like an amazing opportunity and really grateful for it. And it was like, it just all kind of fell together at the right time. Like I was going to do a 45-minute show this year at Monkey Barrel in the same venue and stuff. And then got the funding. I applied for the funding and then won that. And I was like, yeah.
It's great, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Red Bull are fucking mental, aren't they?
Red
They've got F1, Leipzig, Soapbox Race,
Me and
Ayo.
Max Verstappen.
You and Jurgen Klopp are under the same umbrella.
Yeah, me and Max Verstappen. Max, I call him. Yeah. My colleague Max and I. Same thing, really.
No, but it's good. And the thing is as well, like, because, like, I think things have changed in recent years, but, like, back like, when we were starting out and all that, there was, and like I was saying earlier on about, like, nobody would tell you, to wait to do an hour or how the industry, but there wasn't really any industry in Scotland, so nobody would really get
We didn't
PR.
have a fucking clue.
Didn't have a clue, and then you read all these lists, and you go, how's nobody noticing me? And you go, well, because it's kind of you've got to sort of have PR and tell people that you're doing a show and all this kind of stuff. And so the fact that now there's like an infrastructure there for that kind of stuff to happen is really good.
Yeah, it's incredible, to be fair, because it is wild how much, even just from doing it for my first time, how much I realize like all the lists, all these like magazine things you see of like, who to see at the Fringe, it's all like because of PR essentially. It's all because of, and like obviously nothing against those acts, they're still great acts, but there's so many great acts that you don't see because they've not got $5,000 to throw away at a summer. Like,
and that's why it used to always be like London-based acts as well, because they would be the ones with the PR and stuff, and then it would sort of feel like that's how Scottish acts, I think, historically always felt a bit ignored, because but it's also because they weren't doing that type of thing and getting on these lists and that type of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I think now it's changed. Everybody's a bit more aware of that type of thing. But no, you're right. That's it. And it's kind of like just anything. You've got to sort of play the game a wee bit and put yourself out there and big yourself up to get seen, and then. But that's as long as you're funny and deliver the goods as you are. Then it'll be magic.
Thanks, man. Cheers. I hope so. It'll be fun. It's like, it's all the weird parts, like that from doing your first show. Even stuff like the bucket speech.
Got to prepare that. Get some money.
Get some money. Get some cash, man.
Is it the classic? What is it they say? It's like, right, so get your money out and fold it up and put it in the bucket, so you're not getting your coins.
That always got a good laugh at the free Fringe venues.
Because they're not getting this cunt a note.
£1 note, maybe.
It's free to get. It's not free to get.
Me and Steve, I don't know if we ever told you this, but me and Steve, when we done our first run at the Fringe, we were in an empty shop space in what's now the Waverley Mall.
Oh, aye. Okay. Like a Waverley. That's where the station is.
Next to the station. Yeah. It's now where Chopsticks is now.
Oh, okay.
It used to be an empty, like, it was like a
Top Man or something.
It was I think it was like an O2 shop or something, and it just was empty. God, so that was it, and then but we got audience members in every day because we gave away free donuts.
There you go. So that's my ticket.
If you're struggling for audience
I'll
members,
just be like, hey, get the donuts.
So we'd give people Krispy Kreme. So we were the only show that lasted in that venue. Everybody else left because they were like, well, we're in the middle of a food court and a fucking.
The big London acts with PR weren't doing that.
No, they weren't. Although weirdly, I always remember one of the guys in he was doing a show called High Vis, and it must have been like some sort of woke. It was like an anti-health and safety show, and Quentin Letts for the fucking Times or Telegraph or whatever gave him like 5 stars.
Anti-health and safety.
I mean, I can only imagine, it's called High Vis.
The only show on the Fringe where we want you to get hurt.
To be fair, that was probably one of the least health and safety compliant venues ever.
See, that's what's wild about the Fringe. Like, obviously, love it, great and stuff, but like the fact that it's like an empty place in Princess Mall, and they're like, that can be a venue. Anything can be a venue.
It wasn't supposed to be there. It was supposed to be in a
Phones for You shop.
Okay.
Which was a functioning Phones for You.
No. People were going to come in. People were going to need to come in the back of your Phones for You shop and then go to like the stock room. That was the idea, and then like because the fucking now defunct Free Festival that was running at the time, like was obviously turned up like 2 days before the Fringe started, and then looked at it, and then he went, oh no, obviously we can't do this. So I had to find something else.
At
But-
the bucket, you had to get them to commit to an 18-month hands-free contract.
That was their key marketing strategy. That's why phones for use no more, man.
Yeah,
But-
defunct.
But the thing is,
fuck?
right, technically, right, we might as well have been in fucking Ocean Terminal or fucking Braehead or something like that. It didn't really matter there was a festival on. We were just in a room in a fucking shopping mall.
And it would have been better if you turned your show into a Greg's.
Should have taken a leaf out of Olds and Clydebank shops and just started selling Greggs.
I feel like the Fringe is wild like that. It's like one street. You walk down one street and it's just like nothing. You can be like at the center of the Fringe, take a one wrong turn, and it's like there's no people there at all.
I know.
But
No, it all happens within a few streets, really, doesn't it? And then everything else, it's kind of like... Because I always used to think, even when you go down to Leaf or something, which again, we did do a venue there one year as
Yeah,
well.
I did as
Yeah.
well.
But you're like...
Where did
Woodlands
you do-
creatures.
Woodland
Can you
creatures,
believe in
aye.
Fringe there, though?
Aye,
Is that
That's
still?
like a 35-minute walk in the wrong
that's
direction.
a while, man.
Is that still going, or is that?
I think it's.
I think it may still be there.
It's not a bad bar.
I think it's some. Is it Leaf Depot now, or was it?
I think you're right.
Aye,
Yeah,
aye.
Leaf
Oh, is
Depot.
It could be. They could be two different bars, but I know they're. Aye,
Down that.
down that
Same
end.
bit.
It's still a bar.
Yeah.
Aye. But you might as well be in fucking Glasgow or something,
Yeah,
basically,
for
when
real.
you're
Yeah.
there. It's like, it's just so far away from everything. But, no, so it's good that you're getting a better go of it.
Aye, it's exciting. Aye.
And so you've been doing some previews and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And do you want to tell us a wee bit about what the show's about? Obviously,
Yeah,
it's
man.
called Black Mediocrity.
Yeah, so it's about just my life growing up in Edinburgh. It's kind of being my first show. It's like a wee introduction to me as well, just telling folk who I am and my story about being black and queer in a city that's full of white people, which is fun. You guys are great. But like,
Well, we're not in Edinburgh.
yeah. You're Edinburgh adjacent, like not even really. You're
No,
five.
people just think I'm from Edinburgh for no reason.
Got
Yeah.
got the voice.
You're not from Glasgow.
I'm not from
Because
Glasgow.
you're
Probably
not from
because you talk
Glasgow.
about fucking your cat's been dead or whatever. When you're
But it's just about my life in Edinburgh and kind of coming to terms and finding out who I am as a black man, as a black queer man, and finding like my people and my like where I belong, I guess, and how I fit into a world in Edinburgh. But it's good. It's a really good show.
Loads
It's
of good
really
jokes.
funny.
Yeah.
Couple good jokes, one or two, and lots of filler. No, it's all filler, no killer.
Oh, wouldn't it be a Fringe show about
There you
that?
go,
It's not-
there you go.
no,
How does it feel doing an hour? Because that's new to you.
Aye, it's so new. It feels like it's weird going from like 20s on stage and 10s and 15s where you're just kind of like make them laugh as quick as possible
Yeah.
and as many laughs as possible, which you still want from your hour show, but it's obviously got to tell a story and have like a narrative, but also just being on a stage for an hour is a long time, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't talk to anyone. This is the longest conversation I've had. Ages, man.
But you can stretch your legs a wee bit more with an hour, and it's like you do feel that pressure. It's like you need to be bang, 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 especially
Yeah.
when you're trying out at gigs and
Aye.
trying to get into different comedy clubs. And suddenly, when you get an hour, you can go, okay, I can take my time here, and I can relax, and I can go at my own pace a wee bit more.
Definitely that, but like it's getting used to that.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, oh, like the first few previews I did, it was like, oh, I don't have to just joke. I can still sit in it and make sure the setup's working and all that stuff. Whereas in the clubs doing the fives, it is
Yeah.
joke, which is still fun, and I still love the performing in the clubs. Best part for me, but it's nice to do something different. How do we change a bit?
Totally, and it just means you can sort of like explain stuff a wee bit more and all that as well,
Exactly.
and like get into the specifics a wee bit more than when you've got that time pressure of a 5 or 10 minute set or whatever.
You've got to really take away some of the some
Nuance
of the,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. But even like in club sets, like you're really confident on stage for such a new, well, relatively new act. Like you take your time on stage, and like when I was 2 years in, I was like rushing and literally trying to speak in case someone would heckle me and that. But you're dead chilled on stage and stuff. It's great to see.
I feel like I often like I do enjoy being on stage. It's like I've always kind of liked being on stage. Like I did drama in school. like I was head boy in school, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
There we
Thanks,
go.
guys.
Red Bull sponsor that, no, did they?
It was a JD
I
Red Bull
was.
combo.
I was head boy brought to you by Red Bull. Yeah.
This guy's been getting brand partnerships his entire life.
It just gave me the wings I needed. But I've always loved being like performing in front of people. So
So
I
you
felt
don't get
like-
nervous at it, do you?
I
Or?
don't think so. Like I feel like for my first few previews in like a bigger show, it's like I was like, oh, like first time doing it, but now, in fact, what made me more nervous when I started performing was like green rooms and stuff rather than actually being on the
really?
stage. Because it's now I kind of know everyone on the Scottish scene. Think it's only actually Bruce Fumi I've not met. It's funny, but when you're still getting to meet folk, it's like you've all got your like rapport and stuff. You just know each other, especially when you're that 10 spot or 5 spot coming in. And it's like, oh fuck, I've got to just talk to these fucking adults.
Well, that's
We're asking you about your
remember
fashion.
feeling
I know. But that is it. It's when you're younger and then and then everybody knows each other and you don't know anyone and you just don't know how to act. And then people are, comics aren't always the most socially fucking thing as well. So it's like you do feel for ages you just kind of need to. Sometimes you learn the hard way. You just go right. I'll just speak when spoken to.
Yeah.
Because you try and like be too overkeen, somebody's just piece of dick, right? I'll stop that. Just asking people questions. I'm just excited to be here.
Exactly that, man.
Yeah.
You do a little bit and it just gets nothing. You're like, fuck. I don't mind dying in a green room. That's
pressure.
awful, man.
Yeah.
But also, I think as well, there's like now I've kind of got my own wee group, I guess, like Daniel Petrie, Jack Trainer, folk that are like around my age and started at the same kind of time as me that are like coming up, which is like you have your wee gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the old cunts.
it really it does help though, because I mean, like when we started to do it, we all did start at a similar time, and it really does help to have people you go on with and that you like their acts and all that sort of stuff that you can share the experience with, because it's quite an individualistic thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And also just like a mad world to try and sort of navigate and figure out. And definitely helps having pals. And then, a couple of years' time, you'll have a fucking podcast. Maybe we're totally on that.
Well,
When it's fucking in virtual reality or whatever the fuck.
Maybe we'll get the Iron Brew sponsor.
Before us.
You can come on, but don't wear the skinny jeans.
Get your 3-piece suit. Come on.
But anyway, listen, well, thanks so much for joining us,
No,
Ayo.
thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
cheers,
thanks
man.
so much.
Pleasure.
Go see Ayo
Obviously,
with Fringe.
before you go, you do have the show, so once again, can you just give it a plug? Where and when will you be on?
So I'm on at Cab Vol 2 at the Monkey Barrel. It is every day at 1:30 in the afternoon, apart from the 13th. So yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
good.
Highly
Come see it.
recommend.
Get tickets now.
Tickets on sale now.
Apart from that, anything else to plug? Where can they find you online and stuff
You
like
can
that?
see me on Instagram. My Instagram is Ayo_Adenekan, like Adenekan, and there you go.
That's good.
There you
There
go.
we
It's good
go.
stuff. It's good stuff. Hey.
Well, it's Ayo saying I didn't
There you go.
bang
There you
on.
go.
You got it bang on. Brilliant. Right, apart from that, usual stuff. Obviously, we're on Patreon. We, of course, the three of us have Fringe shows on sale as well, and do not clash with Iowa. So you can come and see us. Potentially 4 of us in the one day. Is that right? Do you
We
clash?
clash
Me
by
and
about
Stevie
5
clash.
or 10
Yeah,
minutes.
Leave his early.
Yeah. Just need to skip out of Steve's bucket speech.
Slink at the back of Steve's room.
Give double the bucket to you and we can split your bucket. How about that?
Yeah, that's what.
I'll let you think that.
But yeah, I think that's about it. Obviously, just like and subscribe on YouTube. Give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and you can email us. Nobody ever does, but just you can if you want. Well, people do sometimes, and we never reply. But no, you can email us at somewherepod@gmail.com. But thanks a lot for tuning in, guys, and apart from that, we'll speak to you very soon.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers,
Cheers
Ayo.
Ayo.